shot up. That is in. Murray's the win. Have room to run. Also, Dixon champion. Toronto, Henry, both there. Henry is clock running down. Walnut Grove. Basketball is good. First pitch is a strike. And second pitch is a strike. 0-2 on Burks to start the game. Norton so far right on target for the first couple, and that's a strikeout. We're going to change a color here because we're going to have an issue, I guarantee it. We'll switch them to a little bit of gray in their color. There we go. And that is out number one. And 2 strikes now on the Lions. Number 11, Damon Whittle. Not sure if related to the Iberia Whittle family, but common family name, and that is going to be out. For out number 2. Next up, 26, I believe that is Bentry Boggs. Foul ball, so back to the batter again. That will bring up a 0-1 count. 2 outs right now, no one on base. Tuscumbia in the red, Dixon in the white. From third over to first, out. One on. Okay. And we are back here, full count. As Dixon will walk, so first and second on base. Sorry about that. We had a power issue that didn't really have a whole lot to fix on it. Hit by the Bulldogs. We're going to bring in another and another. So 2 more, 5-0 lead now. 1 on third. Still no outs. It's the bottom of the first. There we go. Now we're working. So quick discussion. Tuscumbia there. Do some adjusting of the camera. I do apologize for the issues there, but we are back. As I mentioned, 5-0 to 0 outs in the ball game. First Pitch a strike. That is Niven's at bat. That one on the outside, 1-1. Low pitch, ball number 2. Hit out. Another runner will score. Overthrown. Error on the Lions. 6th run for the Bulldogs now. And still no outs here. Runner on first. Trying to catch up to everything. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Evan Norton. There we go. Now our count's showing up for some reason. Bases are now showing up. Don't know what happened there. I do apologize. It didn't want to cooperate well. Strike by Dixon. Those burgers smell awfully good. Bulldogs up 6-0 right now. And is the first out. I thought it was 2 strikes. So bottom of the first here, if you're just joining us, Dixon in the white, Tuscumbia Lions in the red. Dixon, fiery first half. Bats able to get lit up here and strike down the middle by the Lions. Caught the batter looking. So pitchers count now 0-2. That is hit up, possibly just out of camera. Out number 2 for the Bulldogs. Runner will stay at first. Thursday night we'll be here for pitch inside. That's going to make it to the outfield. Runner will advance to third, first and third. I would assume that is Garrett Johnson, unless it's the DH Burns. Runner advancing to second. He will steal. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs. Foul ball. Bring up a 1-1 count here. There is a, I believe it's 15 after 3 and 10 after 5. Something of that nature. Big hit. Kept in the infield. RBI single for Dixon as they will pick up the base. Drake Young for the Bulldogs. Basketball player here, Dixon High School. That is up. That is high. That is probably out in the cheap seats. Bulldogs with 2 on, a 7-run lead now here in the bottom of the first. Drake Young at bat. Check swing, strikeout. That'll do. Back here, Dixon High School, top of the second. Tuscumbia now. At the bat. Foul ball, I believe, off someone's car out there. I'm going to bet that was. Big hit, out. That's going to sink down. First hit for the Lions here in this game. They're going to pick up a leadoff double. Whoa, and the wind a little fierce up here. That is Liam Phillips with that hit, I believe. Number 8, Zach Klein. 0 out, 1 on. First pitch is a strike. That hit is out. Lions bats heating up. That's going to score one of the Tuscumbia runners. And we're going to try for a nearly had the out on second, but he will be safe. Tuscumbia with 1. Possibly could have got a base on third if you'd have kept moving. I've got Addison Rogers next on the lineup here at number 15. Tuscumbia in the red. That is a strike from the Bulldogs. Evans at bat once again, I believe. Or Evan Norton at bat. Runner in scoring position. A little bit of a lead, but does not take the base. Hit is good, and believe she is out on the play. Runner on third. And one out. Big hit down the infield. Dixon will hold it. Second runner will score 7-2. Tuscumbia now heating up on the bats, and runner on first for the Lions. Big hit. That's going to be out. Bulldogs, I believe, able to catch it and safe at first. Second out of the game. So not really an infield fly, but pretty close. So 2 outs now, and first pitch is a strike. They're going to call it a foul tip on the steal. Runner with a bit of a lead. I believe that's a ball there. Once again, I want to thank our Dixon sponsors, Home Plate Grill, KW Realty, Dixon School District, and Gann Johnson Insurance for all their support of Dixon Athletics this year. If you'd like to show your support and make other broadcasts possible, message me on Facebook. I believe YouTube, you can also possibly get a hold of me. Or just give me a call and we can work something out for you. So batter in the lead right now, 3-1. If my count's wrong, it might be wrong. Two outs. That should be... Nope. Never mind. I guess one of those was a strike. Now we have a full count. Tuscumbia in the red, Dixon in the white. Little golf hit, and that's going to be out number 3. And high pitch. Wild pitch, really, but 1-1 for the Bulldogs. Be live on Thursday for sure. That pitch into the infield, and it will sneak its way out. Dixon will make it to first. Take a quick look at that hit real quick here before we move on. A short little slow one. Got the roll and out to the infield. Strike one on the Bulldogs. And he is out, but he will advance the base runner. First out for Dixon. Strike again for the first pitch. If you're hungry after the game, be sure to check out Home Plate Grill. And during the day, a great place to go. Great burgers, great food. 0-2 swing inside. That is, I was about to say, that looked like a strike to me, but officials had to check. Still runner on second. 2 outs, though. 7-2, 5-run lead for Dixon. Friday night, we'll have Tiger football from Bolivar High School as they will face the Liberators. And 3 softball games on Saturday, Lakeway, Stoutland, and Hartville will face the Bulldogs. And ball got away. We have a runners on the corners now, I believe. And Evan Norton at the plate. Inside pitch, ball number 1. Strike just over the corner. Foul ball. We're going to try to get some softball fans over there, but just missed them near the batting cage. That'll bring up a 1-2 count. Straight to the pitcher. And that will end the inning. Number 5, leadoff batter, Connor Burks. Foul to the fence, 1-1. Hit to second, over to first. It is out number 1 for the Bulldogs. So go back, look at a quick replay of that here. Hit to the second baseman, able to field it, and able to get the ball to the plate before it made it there. Ball number 1. And second one will also be an out. 2 batters, 2 outs. Number 26. That is Boggs. He is also the pitcher. I just have failed to mention his name at the pitching position, but he is up for second time at bat. First one is a ball. Big hit. That's going to go out to the outfield. That is caught. 3 up, 3 down. Ball outside, 1-0. Softball next to us, Dixon leading Crocker 3-0. 2-0 count. Burns, a little too much watching there, 2-1. So 3-1, batters count right now. And we got a full count after that tip into the fence. It is the third inning just next to us in softball. Runner on first. Next up, lead up batter, Case Senden. Senden, I don't know if that was meant to happen there.
That was a check swing.
Check swing turned into a foul ball. Can't place that one a second time in a row in the same spot. And foul ball behind. Don't hear no thud of metal, so looks like someone's car is safe. 0-2 count. Still no outs. Runner on first. Wild pitch. Batter, he'll get one. Runner will advance one anyway. I think the rule on the third strike is you have to have a foul tip or something of that nature, but that will infield safe. Runners on first and second. Runners on first and third.
He's so fast.
And that is track speed right there. Next up, number 4, Shiroma. I do apologize if I mispronounce that, but Kamasuka. We got an issue out there. Nope. Never mind. We had a runner caught right next to someone with the ball, and I guess they didn't think to try to tag him.
He's just too fast.
So runners in scoring position. Ball thrown to third. And I think third is just out of view. There we go. Now we got third back in view on the big camera. Foul ball towards softball side of things. Still, I believe it's 0-2 still. I know there's 2 strikes. Ball hit. 2 runners will advance. It's a single. So 1 base on the hit, but that will bring in the 2 scoring runners. 9-2 lead now for Dixon. And Drake Young back up to bat. This is his 3rd time of the night. Foul ball, strike 1. The strike thing does not reset on here correctly, so that is why it is not cooperating. I'm going to try to figure that out eventually. I promise I will work on it. That is number 8 pitching, by the way, for the Lions, Zach Klein. Runner at first, flirting with the steal, decided not this time. And that is in play, just off camera. One will score. That's a triple. And that'll bring up the 10th run of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Next up is Baker. Number 27 out there for Dixon. Runner on third. I believe still no outs. But strike down the middle. 0-1. Strike number 2. 0-2. It is run rule time, so they need a 15-run lead in order to end this game early. Otherwise, we're going to 5.
They can also do it in 4 runs.
0-4.
Yeah.
So it can be in 4.
Yeah.
After that, the 10-run rule goes into effect, which, assuming they still need to score a little, they're going to have an out on that, but sacrifice RBI for the Bulldogs. 11-2 now. We have a 9-run lead.
Yeah, it's basically 15 after 3 all 4.
Drew Young now up to bat. There is no one on base, by the way. I don't know why that stayed on there. Five-run lead for Dixon now in the third. And foul ball on the other side, by the way. Dixon playing Crocker in softball. It is their pink out night, their cancer awareness game. Dixon, their 6th run brought in, it looks like. 7th run brought in for softball side of things. Hit down the line over to first. That's going to be interference on the catch, so base will count. Not sure if that's scored as a hit or if that's scored as an error, but either way, it'll bring up a base runner for the Bulldogs. And that is down the middle. Runner will advance to third. Dixon also on first after the hit. So it's weird. You would think on here that if you move up after 3 strikes, it'll reset to 0, but it will not. Foul tip, 0-1. Blue frame, you need to fix that. Foul ball, runners forced to go back to where they came from. Joel Nivens at the bat. After Nivens is Norton. Dixon is out on third. That'll bring up second out, but the first base runner will advance. And that is a strikeout. We'll be back top of the fourth in about 2 minutes. And that'll bring up an 0-1 count to start this. Ball high, 1-1. And that ball also a little bit high there. Norton's pitch is getting a little bit wild there. Foul ball, and that was a loud thud on a pickup there. That's going to be strike two. We got a full count coming up, and that was a direct hit right there. Still full count here. Pop up. Dixon can't get it. Foul ball. So if anyone owns a windshield company, there is a customer that needs your assistance. Infield high catch. That is out for out number one. Next is Zach Klein coming up. He's the 5-man on the field, and I do not remember the positions entirely. It's been a while. Let me know if you like some more baseball in the spring from Dixon. Just message me if you like to sponsor some more baseball. That is hit. It's going to drop on the infield. Single for Klein. Remember, park very far away from a baseball field. It is better to hike to the baseball field than to park right next to it sometimes. Someone's softball encountered a vehicle on the other side there. There was a definite thud on the other side. going to have a walk on that. And it looks like Crocker will possibly bring one in on the softball side of things. That's a strike one, by the way. Nope. Crocker did get a hit, though. Throw out to second. Not able to get the runner. Coach yelling, stay on the bag. Telling him we don't need anyone tagged out right here. And that's going to be a double out. So out to second and caught off the hit. We'll be back in about a minute with the just a little bit out of the infield. Norton will make his way on base on the first pitch, 0 out. DH, Cam Burns. First pitch is a strike. That'll even up the count at 1 each. Big swing and a big miss. 1-2 count. Not too much further now. A couple months away, we'll have Frisco League basketball coming up. And he is safe at first, if you're wondering. It is Norton at first. And 3 up. Oh, we got a red triangle. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, it went away, so whatever it was, its happiness is gone. I believe we have a full count with no outs in the bottom of the fourth. That hit is just off camera and is foul. Nope, he's out. So that will bring up the first out of the inning. Sorry, I had to. What if I do that? Okay, I figured it out. I found a reset button. So if I do that and hit reset, it doesn't mess with outs. Awesomeness. Learn something every day. And And that hit is good enough for a single. Still just one out in this game. A bit of a golf swing there. Did not produce a whole lot. And Shimura with that. I don't know what's... Okay, it went away, so something with YouTube is being very YouTube-ish right now. That's all I can guess. YouTube's being YouTube. That foul into the trees, looks like. That'll bring up 2 strikes. This hit, it's going to... Well, he's going to decide he wants that, and both runners will come in to score. That will make this a 13-2 score now. And that will force Tuscumbia to have to do something in the top of the 5th, or this game will be over, I believe. I believe that's how the 10-run rule works. Drake Young back to bat. That is high and away. 1-0. Sure, join us, especially Thursday, as conference game and district game. Looking Wildcats come into town to face the Bulldogs. And then Friday night football from Bolivar, Missouri. Tigers will face the Liberators at SBU. And then we'll be back here Saturday with 3 softball games, Licking, Stoutland, and Hartville. The Lady Bulldogs will host them in the tournament. And possibly soccer tomorrow. I do not know. I will find out. Called strike on the pitch. Still working on the camera here. I got a wide camera, but I can't. It's hard to chase the ball. And that will other sites. So if someone tries to charge you for that, well, don't give them your credit card. Not a good idea. All broadcasts during the regular season are free on Alan Hilliard Sports on YouTube. Also may find them on Facebook occasionally, but they will still be free. Even count, 1-1. Baker, he'll fall behind at 1-2. Congratulations, St. Louis Cardinals. They are the National League Central champions. Even count again, 2-2. Unclear who they will face yet, but we're going to have 1 batter come in, 2 batters come in, and that's going to turn into a double. I'm assuming it's more of a single with an error, but either way. New pitcher. And first pitch is a strike. Ball hit to the... So we're going to have a base hit on that. I believe the runner did advance. So should be runner on first and third. I'm just looking on a screen at the cameras, so I can't always see who's on what base. There's a wall in the way. And strike one. Still no outs. Strike two. Dixon, 2 on. Game-winning runner on first. That one is away. And 2-2 count for Dixon. 15-0. I believe the Lady Bulldogs have defeated Crocker over there. And it looks like Dixon has... We've got a full count here. We are 2 runs away from a similar victory, and that was an out on this side. Joel Nivens. Strike over to third. We're still going, so he is not out. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in scoring position. Joel Nivens. The 9 slot is at bat. He's a number 7 hitter. Count evens up at 1-1. Strike number 2. Runner on third in scoring position. Winning run on first. And that will load the bases, as it did not feel good, I'm sure. Coach is going to come out and have a discussion on that. We'll see if I got the replay that far back here. Look back at that real quick. Just off the shoulder, so a little got away on the inside. No harm, no foul there. Bases loaded. Foul ball. Strike number 1. That is high. Looks like no one tried to come in there. That is Hance, I believe, out there for the Bulldogs. Trenton Hance on my lineup card here. Throw back to third. 3-1, so dangerous position here. He can inadvertently help the Bulldogs here if he throws anything but a strike. See what the decision is We're going to have a full count now. That is tipped into the fence. And it's going to result in a walk. So winning batter is on the plate with a hit or a walk. He will bring in an RBI here, if it goes that way anyway. First pitch is a strike. So far, Phillips showing a decent pitcher here. Got some good strikes on him. Just had a few get away at the wrong time, and ball loose. And I believe that will do it here. That is 17-2. Dixon with the victory. Thank you for joining us. We'll try to be live tomorrow with soccer from Iberia. If not, we will see you on Thursday for volleyball. Have a good night. See you later.
Shot up. That is in. Room to run. Also, Dixon champion. Toronto, Henry are both there. Henry is